Welcome to your first Pilates class. I'm super excited that you are here. Today's class is going to be very foundational so that you just get used to the Pilates exercises that are in more of a classical flow, foundational flow. This class is not meant to be easy, so if you need to take your breaks, please do. I'm going to offer some challenges, but I'm also going to offer some modifications so that this workout can be for everybody. The whole point of this Pilates series is really to bring back some mobility, flexibility, a little bit more rest and digest into the body. So we're not including any weights or any kind of bands or props today. We're just going to keep it super simple and light on the body so that the body just gets to move freely. So let's go ahead and start on our backs. And of course, we're going to start with some nice deep breaths. I always love to start with some intention because bringing breath into the body really hits this parasympathetic state, which is your rest and digest. So taking a full breath in through the nose, feel the energy up through the body, up through the crown of the head. And then when you exhale, just exhale out through the mouth like you're fogging a mirror. So it's an inhale again. Inhale through the nose. And then exhale out through the mouth. One more time, full breath in. And full breath out. Now we're going to start to move some pelvic tilt. So on that inhale, I want you to feel like you're pushing your pubic bone away and you're creating some space between your back and the mat. And then exhale, tuck the tailbone under and just feel the low back compress into the mat, maybe lifting your tailbone a little bit. And just rock through that, feeling this mobility of your hip. Maybe you'll notice any kind of stickiness in your low back. Maybe you notice that it's tugging into the hip joints. Just breathe into that naturally. So I like to exhale as I tuck my tailbone under and inhale to drop it back down and reach away. Good, we'll do that a couple more times, just moving freely through the body. And on the next one, exhale here. Exhale all the air out and return to what we call a neutral spine. Take the hands behind your head. The head is going to rest heavy into the hands. Your chin is going to come towards your chest. Curl up to the base of your shoulder blades. Now what I want you to do here is look at your pubic bone. If it tucked towards you, I want you to drop that tailbone down so that you're more in a neutral spine and really working the upper abs. Inhale, lay it down. And then exhale, curl up. And really try to keep that tailbone nice and heavy. Inhale, down. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, down. Exhale to curl. Good. Now all we're doing here is really just working the upper abdominals. You're stabilizing with your transverse abdominals, which are your deepest layer of abdominals in your belly. It's the lowest part. It's like your belt muscle. And on this next one, go ahead and hold it up here. Take your right leg into tabletop, left leg into tabletop, glue those inner thighs together and lift your chest one more inch. You should start to feel the abdominals here. Inhale, you're going to slowly lower the legs down only as far as your back stays connected to the mat. Exhale, deepen the belly and bring the legs back up to 90. Inhale, legs go away. Exhale, right back up. Good. Slow and controlled movements. Today is about slow, intentional movement here. Good. On the next one, hold it here, curl up one more inch, and lay everything down. You get a short break here. Take a full breath in. Exhale right back up to that full chest lift and tabletop. Arms are going to reach forward. Start to pump your arms strong and vigorous. Big inhale. We're going to get the blood flow going through the body. And exhale. Good. Strong breath in. And exhale. Now you can keep your legs right here or start to extend them straight up. Keep lifting your chest and try to get your shoulder blades lifted off of the mat. Now, this is where people's necks start to get a little bit sore or tired. You can always lay the head down, but the most important part is that your arms are pumping and you're breathing. It's a full inhale for 5 counts, and then a deep exhale for 5. Now, if you want to lower the legs a little bit more, you can. Make sure your back does not come off the mat. Full breath in, and exhale out. Now, you can start to challenge it a little bit lower. If you want to come to a hover, you can. Just make sure that you are not lifting your back off of the mat. You also can bring the legs all the way down and pump from here if you start to feel it in your hip flexors. We're going to do about 3 more breaths here. Full breath in. Exhale it out. In 2, 3, 4, 5, out. 3, 4, 5. Inhale and exhale and lay it all the way down. Arms come up to the ceiling. Now I'm going to give progressions here. You're going to lower those arms. You're going to chin to the chest. You're going to take your hands to your pants and you're going to climb your way all the way up and then stretch on over. Now, if you cannot get all the way up on your own like that, you're only going to come back, rolling the spine down as far as you can hold yourself and come right back up and over, okay? So I don't want you to get to a place where you fall down and you can't get back up. Exhale it up and over. Now, if you can come all the way down, you can try it. Give it a shot. You're going to roll down. Your shoulder blades will hit. Your head hits. Your arms come straight up. Arms lower, chin to the chest. Scoop the belly, roll up and over, and you get a stretch. Now, we're going to speed this up. You're going to take the waistline back. Roll it down. Arms up right away into the next. No momentum. Use the breath. Exhale over. Inhale, take your waistline back. Tuck the tailbone under. Exhale, roll it down with control. Arms come up. Inhale, exhale up and over. Good. 2 more. Rolling it back. Feel that waistline pull down. Good. Arms up. Chin to the chest. Rolling up and over. Now in this next one here, you're going to roll it back. And I want you to stay back where you feel your abdominals the most, where your feet are not lifting. Scoop the belly. Taking an inhale. Exhale, come up 1 inch. Inhale, down 1 inch. Exhale, up 1 inch. Inhale, down, just a little added extra abdominal connection here. Good, 1 more work, or 1 more time, hold it. And now slowly on my count, we're rolling down for 4, 3, get that low back down, middle back 2, and all the way down. Take your right knee, bring it into your chest, extend that leg straight up. Arms pressed down. Now we're going to make this very small first. Inhale, cross that right leg over the left, and then bring it back to center, and just take it out to the right a little bit. Now what we're doing here is a strong core. All exercises, keep repeating that, it stems from your powerhouse. So you have to keep your abdominals super strong so that your pelvis does not change, and neither does your spine. On this next one, cross it over. You're going to circle it down about halfway around out to the side and back up. And as you notice here, my pelvis and my spine do not move. It is all supported from my abdominals. Good, reverse it. Inhale out, exhale down, around, and up. Inhale out, exhale down, around, and up. 1 more time. Good, slowly with control, stretch that leg out and away. Bend that left knee into your chest. Extend that leg straight up. Same thing, arms down by your side. Pull in through your waist. Leg is going to cross over that right leg. The left hip will stay down and then come up. And then you're going to go out to the side. Tendency is the right hip wants to lift. Don't allow it to. Push down through your arms and up. Inhale to cross. Exhale, take it up. 1 more over to the left. Inhale out. Exhale in. Good. Now cross it over. Add that circle down, around, and up. That breath is going to be useful. You inhale, cross. Exhale, down, around. Pause at the top. 1 more like that. Exhale it around. Reverse it. Inhale. Exhale. Scoop the belly and bring it up. Inhale out. Exhale it around. Good. 1 more. Slowly lower that leg all the way down. Arms come up to the ceiling. Chin to the chest. Roll yourself all the way up. Again, if you have to help yourself up until you get stronger, you do. Go ahead. Stay tall here. We're going to go into what we call a half roll back. Taking the hands behind the thighs. The higher you go up to your knees, the easier. The more you go down to your bottom, the harder. I'm going to start right in the middle. Lift tall. Take an inhale. Grounding down through the feet. Tuck that tailbone under so you go into a posterior tilt. Your arms go straight. You hold. Take a full breath in. Release the arms. Scoop the belly and exhale right back up. If you want more challenge, hands comes lower. Take an inhale. Exhale. Scoop that belly. Roll it back. Tucking that tailbone under. Arms go straight. Pull the arms up. Deepen the belly and come right back up. Again, hands to the back. Exhale, roll it back halfway. That's why it's called a half roll back. Extend those arms up. Palms to the ceiling. Take an inhale. On your exhale, come down a couple more inches, hold it here, navel to spine, create a C curve of your spine. Yes, we're working and we're holding. Sometimes the beginner level is harder because you are holding things more. Come up 1 inch, hold it. Exhale, navel to spine, pull it in. Coming back up, one more. Exhale, navel to spine. Now this is where you should feel that deep quiver in your core. Slowly bringing the arms up as high as you can without your body changing. Bring it right back down. Take another exhale. Waistband pulls back, arms go up and down. One more time. Exhale up and down. Good. Extend the arms out, stretch it over. We're not done here. Take it back. Roll it back halfway again, taking the knees, bend them until your feet are flat. Take the hands to prayer, taking an inhale, and on your exhale, twist to your right. Now try not to let your hips move. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. And center. One more time to the right. And center, and one more time to the left. And center. Roll back 1 more inch. Last challenge in this half roll back. Arms are going to open without changing the spine. When they open, you should feel the abdominals the most. We're holding. Slowly bring it back in. Inhale to open. Waistband back. Tuck that tailbone under. Exhale. Now, if you're feeling this in your back, just come up a little bit higher. Okay, you'll still get that work. Just make sure you're scooping out that belly. Good. We'll do that 1 more time. Bring it in, and then come all the way up and stretch forward. Good. On this next one, we're going to roll it back. You're going to roll down to the base of your shoulder blades. When you hit the shoulder blades, I want you to stop right there. Drag the legs into tabletop. Extend the left leg out, your right knee into you. Now your hands are on your shins. You're picking yourself up. Your waistline is pulling back. You're going to slowly switch. And switch. Now feel the pull of one leg as you stretch the other. Good. And every time that leg comes into you, it does not collapse into your belly. You're pulling your belly back away from that thigh. Stretch and reach. Good. 2 more each side. Exhale. You can inhale. Do whatever breath works. Just make sure you're breathing. Exhale and inhale. Both knees come in. Lay the head down for 1 moment. You can look right and left. And then pick yourself back up. Now this time, inhale, legs and arms go out. Arms go straight up, back is flat. Circle those arms and bend the knees in. Again, you're gonna do the same thing here. Now, if this is where you can go, stay there. If you wanna go a little lower, you reach in a long line, circle and pull it in. 3 more, inhale out, exhale to pull it in. Inhale, stretch, reach, exhale to pull in. Inhale, lengthen, exhale to pull it in. Good. Lay the head down. Good. Again, look to the right and to the left. Legs come back into that tabletop position. Hands come back to the shins. Now, a good way to pick yourself up is put your hands on your shins and then push your shins away so much it sort of picks you up and stay there. Now, take the legs straight up. Option to take your hands underneath your sacrum or behind your head. Inhale. Lower the legs down only as far as your back stays connected to the mat or floor. Exhale, bring them right back up. Inhale, down. Exhale, back up. 3 more. Inhale, use your breath. Exhale, up. Good. You can go a little lower. Just don't drop your chest and don't let your back lift. 1 more time. Hold. No break on this. Stay right there. Scissor split the legs. Maybe it looks like this. Maybe it looks like this. Slowly switch. And switch. Now, if you need a little assistance, you can take your hands. You can give it a little pull. It's going to give you a little bit more stretch on that. Reach. Good. 2 more each side. 1 more each side. Inhale. Exhale. Quick inhale. Exhale. And bring your legs back up. Back to tabletop. Lay the head down. Again, curling up to the base of your shoulder blades. Extend that left leg out, your right knee in. Twist the left armpit to that right knee, not the elbow, it's the armpit. And then slowly switch. And switch. And switch. Now when you go through, you're still breathing. Do not hold your breath. I want you to feel like you're lifting up and over the shoulder blades to cross to the other side. 1 more time to the right. 1 more time to the left. And lay it all the way down. Good. Arms down. Let's open those hips a little bit. making sure that your heels are right in line with your sits bones. Take a nice big inhale. Work into that posterior tilt on the exhale and start to lift your hips straight up to the ceiling. Once your hips are up, soften your rib cage. Take a nice big inhale, and on that exhale, melt your upper back down, your middle back, your lower back, and your tailbone. Adjust your feet as needed, making sure you're engaging your glutes. You're lifting the hips, coming right back up. Now what I want you to feel is the grounding down through your feet, and try to tug your hips to your heels. Don't move your feet. Just try to pull your heels and your hamstrings closer to each other. That's when you get a cramp. So once you're up at the top, hold here, and then roll it all the way down. Another full breath in, and on your exhale, you're gonna roll it back up, hold it. Now from here, lift your heels up. If you need to walk your feet a little closer in towards your bottom, you can. Drop your hips halfway, squeeze your bottom, lift. Now I know it's very hard to tell here, but try to put more weight on your big toes so that your heels don't sickle outward. Hold this one up, little pulses at the top for 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up. Now slowly lower the heels down, slowly lift the heels up. Slowly lower the heels, slowly lift. Now you still have a strong core, your glutes are working, you're trying to reach your knees over your toes one more time. So a lot to think about here. Take a full breath in, heels stay lifted as you exhale, roll the spine all the way down. We have one more series here. Bring your heels together, toes slightly apart. Really pull your heels a little bit closer to your bottom. Knees track right with like the middle of your foot, so don't let them go super wide. Full breath in, and on that exhale, curl the pelvis, lifting back up. Now once up, again, a slight tuck of your pelvis, soft rib cage. Full breath in here. Exhale, can you lift 1 more inch higher without your ribs thrusting forward? Good. Now from here, again, dropping down, squeeze into the heels to lift up. You're going to get a little bit more work if you do that. Inhale down, exhale to squeeze. Inhale down, exhale to squeeze. Good. 3 more. Here's 2. 1 more time. Hold this one up. Good. Now lower the heels. Keep them together and bring them up. Lower the heels and up. Now remember, we are squeezing tight into those heels. There is no disconnect. 1 more. Hold this next one up. Pulse your hips up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll the spine all the way down. Bend your knees into the chest. Extend the legs straight up. You can gently pull them towards you. Keep your tailbone anchored and point and flex your feet here. Good. You're going to bring your legs back to the mat. You're going to turn towards me. And regardless of what side you're on, we're just going to do some oblique work. So no leg work today. I'm keeping it super simple. Okay, you're going to lift your hips up. Hold here. Now what I want you to do is keep your legs stacked. Okay, hips stacked, knees stacked. This arm can come straight up if you'd like, or you can keep it on your hip. Inhale down, you're gonna tap your hip, you're gonna exhale, come up. Inhale, tap, exhale up. Good, 3 more. Here's 2. 1, hold it. Extend that top leg out, extend the arm up. We're gonna crunch elbow to knee, extend out. Try to keep that leg lifted, elbow to knee, extend out. Here's 3, we're gonna just do 6. Here's 4. And 5, 1 more. Here's 6, hold it. Now drop that leg down and lift the sideways up so you're getting into the side bend. Come back to neutral, arm to a T. Again, lift up and over and back to a T. We'll just do 1 more like that. And then we're gonna do a little rotation. Take a full breath in. Exhale, rotate that top arm under the bottom. Inhale, lift. Exhale, rotate it under. Inhale, lift. 1 more, rotate it under. Inhale, lift, hold. We're gonna rotate all the way around, finding a full plank position. So now if you need to, this is where the option comes in. You can drop your knees here, but your butt does not go back, okay? We keep that tuck under, hold here.
All we're gonna do, keep your gaze forward, abs are in, point the toes forward and flex. Point and flex. 2 more. Here's point and flex. 1 more time. Point and flex. Now serratus push-up. You're gonna melt your heart to the floor and press back up. So again, if you need to come to your knees, all you do is bring your heart down and then push through your shoulder blades. Watch that you don't sink into your low back here. Okay, 2 more. 1 more. Good, bend those knees, sit your hips back and stretch. Good, coming to the other side. Knees stacked, hips stacked. Arm can go straight up. Okay, taking an inhale, lift the hips. So this shouldn't feel so tough yet, but you do want to feel that lift of the oblique because we are working into that bottom waist as well. When we create a longer lever is when you're really going to get the work, but you should still feel this. Drop the hips down, lift, drop. So think belly button to spine still. You're still using your full core. 2 more. 1 more. Hold it up. Take that top leg, arm goes out, the leg lifts. So you're in one long line. You're still pushing down through that forearm. Now you can always come all the way down. You're going to bend in and reach. One more. Good. Hold the leg out. The arm comes up. You're going to side bend, lift all the way up. It should feel like a stretch to that top waist and then neutral. And again, lift all the way up and neutral. 1 more. All the way, picking that bottom waist up. Neutral, take a full breath in. Exhale, rotate. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, use your breath. Inhale, lengthen. 1 more time. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, lengthen. Good, we're gonna rotate back to forearm plank, wherever you are. Good, so hold here. Now we're gonna start with serratus push-up this time. You're gonna drop the heart down, scoop up. So keep your gaze forward, long neck, retracted chin. We got 2 more. 1 more. Hold it. Shift forward and back. Forward and back. Try to keep pulling your abs in and back. 1 more. And back. Drop the knees. Sit your hips back and stretch.